go. Hello, my creepers and ghouls. Welcome to CMT Darkmode. Yes, I finally figured that out. Are we dumb? Yes, we are. Are we doing Homicidal Liu? Yes, we
Oh
are.
yes.
Are we ever going to continue in this fucking stupid strain of just the killer verse? No.
Oh no, we're not. Definitely not.
Fuck that. So today we are saying the story of homicide. Well, bringing the story of Homicidal Liu in our wonderful unedited glory of CMT Darkmode.
Yep.
Kill me.
So here we go. Bloody fucking hell. Okay. It all started one night. The murderer Jeffrey Woods murdered his parents and his beloved brother Liu Woods. Jeff stopped being a boy who was kind and became a soulless monster that had a pure desire to kill. But seriously, how did his brother Liu survive after receiving multiple cuts and stabbings all over his abdomen? Liu survived the attack by his brother. His heart felt like bursting from the effort, but Liu continued with the strength from his desperation to live, and go to Jeff then everything went black, and he fainted. So I can already see how bad.
Oh, this is gonna be a whole shit show, folks.
Moving on. It
Fire
took
strike.
a long time for.
I'm sure you're not gonna do this, but can we put a counter on fucking grammatical errors?
No, no. This is unedited chaos.
It would be like a drinking game. Every time you see a fucking grammatical error you drink, you'd be dead before you finish this fucking story.
Pretty much.
It took a long time for Liu to wake up. He was in a very fairly lit room full of tubes and medicine. Hospital room, you fucking idiot! What? Nothing. He could not speak, could not eat. Liu was fed through a tube, breathing through an artificial lung.
Oh, that is just sad. That is just sad.
Through the miracles of creepypastas.
Just by listening to the nurse talking to a doctor, she said,
This patient may not survive. He needs many transplants. His left lung collapsed. He's very delicate and kidneys are failing. It's almost impossible for him to survive.
those words, they were proof that Liu had survived what had happened.
BS.
Exactly. Then shut the fuck up,
Honest, you're not helping in this situation now, aren't you?
Then came the day when the transplants would be needed. Liu could not.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen. Could someone film me from a role as the nurse? I gotta go to the bathroom for a bit.
Okay, real quick, while we're on.
Well, we're on intermission.
Okay, wait, hold on. If he knew he would survive what happened, how the fuck is he still alive and still needs transplant?
But honestly, he's literally breathing through a ventilator. This kid's severely lucky and barely has already broken most things that have been stated in like shows like Grey's Anatomy, which are surprisingly accurate.
Fire strike. Let me give you an example of another shitty creepypasta that has the same fucking logic. Clockwork, and also Jeff the Killer. But let me give you Clockwork. I don't know the whole story, but the point that's so dumb is near the end, right? She's given mental drugs that makes her, for some reason, more powerful than any of the fucking guards at the mental asylum.
The mental
mental drugs. That's not. It's not physical.
I'm aware about mental drugs. Shut the fuck up, Hornet.
How did these get popular? Like no
Inquisition.
joke. No, it's not like that. Wait. How shit did these turd stories become so popular? Hey, look.
And the back.
So, intermission over.
Intermission. All
Welcome
right.
back. We were waiting for you.
As it
Oh,
was,
you're such good friends.
back to where I was. Back in the day when the transplants would be needed. Liu could not talk yet and was quite sedated, so he shouldn't be awake.
So he's a mute.
No, he's not awake.
Ah, I see.
He
potato.
cannot. Yes. He could not express his joy at the time, so he saved it for when he recovered. The nurse came in said,
Hi, I'm Susan. The name of my mother? Oh, boy. Why is Susan such a common name nowadays? Like, any case. Hi, I'm Susan. I wish you the best of luck. You're very strong. Barely survived through this type of murder. I'm surprised you haven't died yet. From the bloodlust you had, or hell, even died on the ambulance. I personally wanted to take care of you because I admire your strength, and I wish you well when you leave this hospital. And hopefully you won't get it. You won't get a brain tumor for this.
Kind of vomiting at the sight of this fucking word vomit.
Listen. If a kid can survive that, a brain him getting better and developing a brain tumor could be quite plausible.
Actually, I know why Liu goes crazy. You wanna know why? Because he lost fucking oxygen to his brain while he was fucking collapsing.
Exactly. Develop a brain.
Moving on.
Yes, sorry.
Moving on, she kissed his cheek and blushed.
What?
Obvious love interest.
Wait. Hold the phone. Wouldn't this be pedophilia?
Exactly. It would be. Liu
Is that
could
wrong?
not deny she was a very beautiful. Are you fucking kidding me?
The consistency is in his writing.
But he did not know if he would survive this. For fuck's sake. It's already going worse than Duff the Killer.
Did he know he could survive or not survive? Pick up your fucking plane.
I don't know. It was time. The time which fate would decide whether Liu would live or die. The doctor told him that he was a very strong boy who survived this long. Oh boy.
What's
Was most
what's this
likely to survive.
pronunciation?
They put the mask on and Liu slept, so anesthetic. Okay. But would he feel what they did to him at that moment? Liu then called. Well, fuck that. Liu could basically feel the blade touching the side of his heart. The first cut was painful. Blah blah blah. It's all. Yeah. So every cut, everything made him go slightly
Cuckoo.
in pain. So. Exactly. Liu spent...
Wait. Hold on. Wait. It says here Liu slept, but he's feeling. Wait, what?
I think it's a mental thing, because, you know.
I see.
It's weird.
No,
spent days...
No, because it's talking about in the present, so it means that the anesthetics did not work.
Exactly. So, that
Very
hospital...
shitty
I think this is the same hospital with the doctor that said, oh yeah, Jeff is only crazy because of painkillers.
No, I think it's the same hospital. It would make sense because it's in the same neighborhood.
Alright, come on, gentlemen, let's get focused here.
Moving on.
I'm dying inside.
You spent days in that bed, unable to move, unable to speak, just listening to the voice of the nurse Susan. She was with him day and night, talking to him, telling him to resist. What the
Pedophile warning! We have a pedophile warning!
Be gone, thought.
She wanted Liu alive. Liu wanted to know the truth, and he hoped he could talk to Susan, and she could hear his voice. A week passed, and she came more often, came and sang and read. But the day before Liu could move his body, Susan said,
I want you to wake up.
Susan.
Wait a minute. That means I've been serenading to a potential dead corpse? Oh my god! What is wrong with me? Haunted, we do not need your add narration. Thank you.
She kissed him after finishing that sentence, and Liu started to feel.
Bad touch!
Let me get through this paragraph, then we can rip it to shreds, okay?
Yes.
Liu started to feel his body and managed to open his eyes and saw her. Oh my fucking lord. Cried with joy to see that he was awake. He then said,
Hi, Susan. I'm Liu Woods. Oh.
She was astonished and said,
Really? You're the brother of Jeff Woods? He was here a while. He's very ill. I found he went crazy and killed his family. How did he survive, Liu? I found out that 3 days ago he kidnapped a girl and burned her alive with bleach and gasoline, which should have killed him in the first place. But anyways, from there he has not been seen. But in the house, or what remains of it, we had not found more than 2 bodies. They say she survived, but did not know how. What the hell is this?
I'm lost. Where's
The bodies in the room where his brother slept, or where you were sleeping. They found him written in blood on the wall. Go to sleep. And
no, I have to say that. I have to say that.
sorry, go ahead.
Go to sleep.
Go ahead.
Because you cut off on our side, so
I heard it.
Go to sleep.
on the wall.
On the wall.
Okay.
On the wall, and the words "smile" on the bathroom mirror. And I very much regret of the death of your parents. Even though I barely knew them, seriously, and could not imagine that you would ever want to return to that place. You ever? Sorry.
Duh.
Wait, is it still my line?
There's
no hand. This is so. You want to sleep over?
Real quick. Okay. You know the girl that she talked about that was burnt with gasoline and alcohol.
It's Jane.
That's Jane the killer.
We're not fucking doing that.
Wait, no, actually,
All right.
it's either
Gentlemen, let's take it.
Wait, if
don't
Homicidal
wait,
Liu
DM.
happens after Jane the Kill, no.
Oh,
Yes.
by the gods.
No.
Anyways, I don't know why, the quote ends up, but anyways, you want to sleep over in my house for a while? Excuse me, madam, are you basically adopting this child? Because if you are, then there's many things, legal wrongs with this notion.
Just wait until our next paragraph.
I am looking
Dialogue?
for this. Well, when you get out of recovery, if ever, I'm surprised you're even alive. Yes, I'm not doing the voice because this is so fucking ridiculous. I'm not even doing the effort anymore. I live alone since my parents died in a car accident.
Well then.
TMI, I guess. So I
Apparently Susan became a man because she has a deeper voice now.
Oi! You freaking alien from outer space. So I have a spare room.
Oh God.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. I have a spare room.
No, please stop. Liu accepted. Oh my fucking god. Liu accepted the offer from Susan and said,
Is this my line?
Oh.
I'm gonna kill myself. Liu? Creative Well? You there?
No, my Discord randomly decided to cut off, so I didn't hear. Okay, I know where we're at. Hold on. When I leave here, I want to take you to oh my God. Wherever you want, alone. I need one day to. I need one day to accompany me to my old.
I need you one day
I'm
to.
reading it. I'm reading it as it says here. I need one day to accompany me to my old home to get my clothes, but I do not think they're still there.
I think he meant I need you to accompany me. But anyways.
No, I know what it's saying. I know what it's saying. I know what it's saying.
Pedophilia.
Oh my god. I feel like most of this video is gonna go towards just us singing pedophilia.
Okay. Maybe let's try and save this. Right? Let's say that.
Let's try to save this.
Let's say that the nurse is like a freshman, like 18 or some shit, right?
Let's just say she's like 17. That'll make it better.
Yes. Alright.
How old is Liu? Let me
Jeff
go.
was 15, right?
Let me go look at
Liu was 2.
Hold on, I'm looking at the creepypasta fandom. Yes, I want to know how old he is.
Alright, seriously doing math for was basically a golf kids attempt of story writing.
Dream? Yes.
Doesn't seem.
Oh, speaking of more copyrighted songs.
Let's not.
Sorry.
Can you fucking load, goddammit? Age. Huh?
No.
Wait, what?
How old is
Hold
Liu?
on. Right here it says that he's 21 to 24 years old.
In what?
It's not
in the Jeff
specifying.
In Jeff the Killer? Or in Homicidal Liu?
Looked up a homicidal. Okay, here it is. In various manner, Liu is portrayed as being around 21 to 24.
That literally makes no sense since both of them went to school.
No, in various manners. It's not specifying. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We don't care, but we know that Jeff was 15 in the time of Jeff the Killer.
But wait,
And this happens probably a few months after.
So he'd be about 13 because he was the
Exactly.
He's the youngest
Still
sibling. So this is
pedophilia.
still pedophilia.
Alright. Let's get to it, gentlemen.
Exactly. Back to it. She's something slightly fearful. The following day, she visited Liu. They laughed together. Liu and Susan are were very close, almost like they were dating. So after a while, Liu asked her to be his girlfriend. She said,
Yeah, I always wanted to be your girlfriend, even though I'm even though you're way too young for me for me for me to consent you. But in any case, I was going to ask you, but I didn't know how.
You approached her and oh my fucking god.
This
And kissed her.
is so wrong. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. This is so wrong.
He was so happy. Things were getting better for him. He finally
I don't hear you.
That was because I'm laughing every third word. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. You approached her and kissed her. He was so happy. Things were getting better for him. He finally had a person who wanted to, who would be his new family.
There's a twist to this, isn't it?
I'm cringing.
Same. Liu left the hospital. It was his first day out. Susan welcomed him with open arms. She told him where his clothes were at Liu's new home. Susan then said,
Yes, but you have to bring something to protect us in case your brother is still hanging around.
"Of course I am still hanging around."
This woman is lit.
Call the ambassadors.
Yaga.
This woman is literally a
She's
blondie.
gonna get her ass kicked.
Liu replied,
Hold on, where are we at?
Okay, a
Don't
couple.
be afraid, everything will be fine. Hold on,
Okay.
let me redo that. Do not be afraid, everything will be fine. I hate this.
"What? No.
A couple.
Your brother is still hanging around." Liu replied, "Okay." A couple of.
No, it
You'll
says
find
Liu says, "Do not be afraid, everything will be fine." Then he kisses her
Where-
to calm her down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You know what? That works better than what's actually written here.
Wait, what? That's what I'm reading.
Cause
We're on the paragraph above, sir.
Wait, what?
Liu replied.
look at the share my screen. Sorry.
Wait, where is this? I'm sorry. I think I
Liu
lost
left the
myself.
hospital. It was his first day out. Susan welcomed him with open arms.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
There we go.
Okay, a couple of butcher knives, a syringe, a little soothing, also a little emergency kit in case we need suturing.
Suturing.
You or me.
Suturing.
If a glass can cause a wound that will need stitches, a gallon of water, and 2 glasses. For if we get thirsty. Wait, what?
I don't know.
That's cool.
They went to Liu's. I don't.
Holy cup shit. She has scissor. Woo.
They went to
My
Liu's
bad.
old home.
Alright,
They went to Liu's old home and picked up everything he needed, plus a bag to carry his stuff.
Coincidence.
Back in Liu's old home, Susan ripped his arm. Liu said
Now I say, do not be afraid. Everything will be fine.
Okay, White Knight.
she kissed.
Hey, it's not me that's talking. That's Liu. There's a difference between Creative Will and Liu. Do not.
I'm saying I can clearly.
Oh, boy.
I can clearly. Clearly, I was saying.
He kissed her. He kissed her to calm her down. He opened the door for a while, for a little. They then walked in and saw the walls in Liu's house was full of blood. What the fuck were the police doing all this fucking time?
Seriously, there's no cleanup.
Contaminating evidence.
Exactly. The blood of his parents. They found in the kitchen a gallon of gasoline. Okay then, an empty bleach bottle and
Alright.
some matches. Still touring the house, they looked in the old bathroom and saw the mirror with the word "smile" written in blood.
Why are we
The
repeating
sink
the same thing
on
that's happened
floor
earlier?
was also covered in blood. His whole house was just full of blood. That's a lot of blood.
Why didn't anyone clean up this place? Clean up this place after?
No, it's too.
They walked. Exactly. They walked to the next door that was the fourth and was his parents. They found the sheets were stained in blood. They then entered the most disturbing place of his house, Liu's room.
What the fuck?
Phrase "Go to sleep" was written in the blood on the wall. As Susan said, what the fuck? Susan looked. I'm gonna just say looked. Liu looked in his closet and got his belongings, his laptop, his MP3, and his phone and his
MP3.
but only what was not full of blood. Liu remembered the disturbing sight of Jeff seeing those eyes filled with madness and holding the bloody knife in his hand, saying, "Shh, go to sleep." The memory was what caused what little sanity Liu had left to disappear.
Bruh.
He told Susan to give him the backpack where they had his things. He then went to the bathroom, cut the knife, and said, "Jeff, I'll see you."
That's my line.
Oop. Moving on, Ed said,
Jeff, I'll see you in hell.
after
God,
the subject,
this is hate.
Liu speak, yes, to Susan and kissed her. He said,
Good. I'm gonna cringe. hold on, give me a second.
Give this man some space. He's about to reach some massive cringe.
I'm already reading in my head.
Creator, give me strength. Goodbye, my love. I want to find Jeff, get back at what he made me, and get revenge for killing my parents and almost killing me. I love you, Susan. I'm sorry for this.
Why would you do that?
Wait, what? Then he would stab her, but no, he did not. He would not become Jeff. She said,
Okay, Liu, I love you. I'm just your average 2D love interest, and I know that being so close to death can affect people, even though I'm just a fucking nurse. Let's go home.
They kissed, ordered a taxi, and went home. After they got home, they got home. Liu went to bathe. What the fuck?
I barely.
I bet she's.
You to hear me. While Liu bathed, he remembered every moment he spent with his family, mom, dad, his childhood with Jeff, and the pranks they did, everything they had done together, the joy of hearing his family around. He then began to mourn. Jesus fucking Christ. Mourn, but the sound of falling water down to sobs, so it did not matter. What the fuck? The first night was somewhat traumatic for Liu. In his nightmares, he could see Jeff as it was before the accident, before being brutally murdered by the new Jeff.
Oh my god.
Then he turned to look at Liu and said, "Liu, why did you not go to sleep like I asked you?" They were turning Jeff to kill everyone. Liu then woke up with a terrible fright. Susan ran into his room and she said,
What happened, Liu? Are you okay?
Liu replied,
Yes, it was just a nightmare. Do not worry, I wish this story was a nightmare.
"We're not done? No!"
Oh, no, we're not done. We are far from done, my friend.
The next day, I don't know. The next day upon awakening, you smelt
My
the scent
Discord
that
fucked
he
up again.
has smelt a scent that he has long not enjoyed. Interesting.
Wait, where are we?
It
at?
was
Next
we
day.
are after the nightmare thingy. Nightmare.
Hotcake fresh baked.
It- It was the smell of hotcakes freshly made. He went to the dining room and there was Susan preparing breakfast, as mom did. I feel like there's something going
Oh,
on
boy.
here.
I'm not liking. I'm not liking.
Sweet home Alabama.
Relationship with his mother.
Colin, could you continue, please?
I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this.
That's right. Good morning.
She said good morning to Liu. They sat down and started eating. How long had it been since he did not? This hurts me to say this.
It does.
He did not eat in
In the hot days and made with blood.
the cry. Hotcakes made with love. He did not know, but the taste, it was so nice. So nice. He felt loved again, but the happiness does not last forever, not last long. Liu was going crazy, having passing days. Caesar reminded him more of his mom. So wouldn't it not be a good thing? Whatever. So he took a kitchen knife and ran to her room. She was already ready to go with him on the date. On a date, she looked so beautiful. He was not able to kill her, not knowing how much he loved her, not knowing, feeling love for the last time. All right, nice obvious foreshadowing there. For the last time in his life, he loved her, but he was getting crazier every day. Every time it cost him more to restrain the sticking a knife in her heart. What the fuck?
Oh.
He did not want to kill her, but had no choice, or so he thought.
Alright,
Already leaving the theater,
Pause.
they walked home. He said,
I love you, Susan. There's something inside of me it's killing me, and I do not know if I can take it anymore. I want you to know that I love you.
after that phrase, a man came out of an alley. Batman style, let's fucking go! And took the bag Susan had, but not without wounding her. Liu was angry. He wanted to kill him for hurting Susan. He chased him with the knife he had saved in his jacket pocket. He dragged him into an alley where he stole the bag from his beloved Susan. Liu made the man kneel in front of her and made him apologize. Liu wanted to take his life, but before he did, turned to Susan and said,
Sorry, I'm lost because my computer froze again.
we are
Already, and
Wait, hold on.
oh my lord.
do
Sorry,
you want me to?
computer-
Do you want me to screen share for
No,
you?
my. Hold on.
We are okay. No, we're not at 50 minutes.
Was
That
it?
is gonna go crazy. We're at
Oh
34.
yes, 34. Oof.
Oh my
Okay.
lord.
Okay, I think I see it. Is it where it says turns to Susan and says,
Yeah.
okay, run. I do not want to. I don't want. Fuck, I can't read this.
I do not want you.
I do not want you to see this. I love you, Susan, and you do not want to see this.
Susan ran as far as she could. When he knew
Again,
it was okay and Susan was gone, he told the guy.
I cannot forgive you for hurting Susan. She is good, so pure. Hurting someone like her is very serious crime. Sorry, a very serious crime. So then, I'll take your life. Okay. And only then will you pay for hurting her.
First of all,
That's not how justice works, pal. I'm sorry.
Whatever. He just pulled a gamma. If anything, he just pulled a gamma ray. So
Oy.
I'm joking, but yeah. Liu raised his knife and started stabbing the man repeatedly. He could only see suffering in the eyes of the man, but he still kept stabbing him until he died of multiple stab wounds. Liu wiped the blood off his leather jacket, which was a bit stained. Luckily, only had some spots,
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
so it was easy to hide the fact that he cornered the thief. He left the alleyway and met Susan in the corner cafe sipping an espresso.
Wait.
Well, she got rolled
Pause,
out
pause,
really
pause.
fast.
Pause. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. How in fuck did the man not scream? Okay, let's count the shit that doesn't make sense. The man didn't scream while getting fucking stabbed to death. A few blood stains on your leather jacket, motherfucker. You would have like a fucking river on it.
Unless it's fucking red leather. Well, not red leather, but it's fucking
Even then,
red.
you can't conceal crimson. That's fucking hard.
Exactly. Regardless,
We're almost done with
she
this
was
shit.
fine. The manager had bandaged her wound. Liu thanked him. Liu carried Susan home carefully. He took her to her room and laid her down on the bed. He said,
Susan, I did not want this to happen to you. So from now on, for now on, what? I will not let anyone hurt you starting today. You'll never be afraid. Nobody will hurt you. I swear. This is like
Liu kissed her and went to take a shower. He realized he could not kill her. She
no, really.
was all he had in the world.
Oh, shit, you
In this
look.
world, she was the only person he loved, but he enjoyed killing the guy. But he could not kill anyone while he was with Susan. Liu decided to just kill people that hurt the innocent, people who did evil people. Nice.
So he's Batman without the moral, alright. Huh.
And above all, he would kill anyone who tried to hurt Susan. Days passed, more and more people were killed. Fucking okay, Death Note.
Okay, how is he better than his older brother?
I think Jeff only killed what, 5 people?
Essentially. So
What the fuck? Crazy fucking 12-year-old much.
I heard people
13-year-old
simmering, but this dude sims harder than anyone I have ever met.
Moving on. Moving on. But it was annoying having pants full of blood, so we bought leather pants. Then killing was less annoying. He got jackets and shoes, both leather, which he could easily clean with soap.
Wait. I don't. Do leather pants
Okay.
exist?
Yes, they do.
I think, but I don't think that are flexible for running.
Killing became increasingly boring habit again. Killing with simple stabbing was very what the fuck? Okay.
Alrighty then.
Okay. I just want to state this. I looked up leather pants, and it's more of a woman thing.
It is.
So, no, there's some for men.
Yeah. Killing became blah 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 blah. I already said this. So Liu was using modes more twisted each time. Some he burned alive with gasoline, others operated without anesthesia.
Essentially.
Others were forced to eat
I
their
barely
own
hear fire
guts.
strike.
What the fuck? Others cut into pieces. Others thrown at stray dogs, but never killing any innocent criminals and thugs, killed only those that made him a hero, right? No, no. He was making criminals suffer in the most horrible ways. Every day he used more horrible forms and twisted way to kill. Come home, clean his clothes from the blood of the criminals, and spent quality time with Susan until one day they were going to have dinner. Liu had a job as a cook in the restaurant. Okay,
What?
child labor.
Really?
Child labor. Child labor. Let's go. This is so.
I'm guessing he's
No.
like 15 now.
I guess so.
Yeah,
We're
don't.
gonna say he's 15.
Girls, don't make this.
Sorry, he's 14. He's 14 now because I say here. Sorry, continue. Fire strike, and I'll say what I see.
I know. In the restaurant, earning well, but instead he took her to a beautiful place. In the light of the candles, Liu said,
Oh, God, okay, here we go. My magnum opus.
Susan, Susan, we've been together for almost a year. You are the love of my life. I do not know how I could live without you. I want to propose something. God.
Liu knelt down and removed the ring from his bag.
I'm gonna have to read this.
You are gonna have to read
Oh,
it.
jeez.
Alright, here comes the cringe. Will you marry me?
Stop! Stop right there!
Susan moved, and with tears in her eyes, oh my fucking god.
Do I really have to say this?
Yes, you do.
I read my thing. You need to suffer with me.
Yes, Leo, I will marry you.
Oh, this sounds so forced.
Oh, this is
They
so
left the
campy.
restaurant. Liu had not been so happy in his life, but a man appeared with a gun and shot Susan.
Okay, that
What
was
convenience.
the quickest divorce I've ever seen.
She's harboring a murderer. What are you talking about?
Liu was filled with anger and hatred, but he could not leave Susan alone there, bleeding, dying. He ran to get to the nearest hospital, and the doctor said, "Here you go, Dark." And the doctor said, "Told Liu."
That's your line, Dark Phantom. I'm sorry. What kind of doctor are you? You're being held at gunpoint.
Jeez. No. You're being held at knife point.
Exactly.
Fire strike. Please continue the narration.
Lee went to get the man who shot Susan. I want to kill myself with that. Ah, boy.
Oh God, I need to
You'll
read another line.
never forget the man's face. Liu spent hours walking the streets until he found him. He beat him nearly senseless and said,
Oh God, I need to read this fucking thing. God. All right. You will give me wait. You will give me your life, bastard, because of you, my Susan is at the brink of death, and you will pay with your life.
he's he died when Liu finished the sentence. What
Joke's
the
on
fuck?
him. Joke's on Liu. I shot him, and I'm not dead because I had my helmet on, motherfucker.
Liu arrived at the hospital, and the doctor said Susan had
Alrighty then.
awakened at the doctor. Now in Susan's room, she saw him and said,
Liu, is that you? I'm glad you came. That sentence right there can mean several things right now.
Please don't.
excuse me while you guys look at the camera while I just do this.
I hope to resist as you had resisted whatever happened to you. I love you. I do not want to die, but if I don't want you to kill yourself, I love you so much I love you so much to die for me.
Dark Panther just died
Oi,
from that.
oi. I know what you did. I know you kill criminals. And I know, although not very noble, mission you have, do not stop what you do, Leo. Imagine this. Okay, this has got to be a hallucination, right? Because she was basically 2-dimensional before this.
Wait, no. She's telling Liu. No, she's encouraging Liu to keep killing people.
Exactly.
Who the fuck does this?
Oh, Jesus, this is abhorrent.
Spent an hour in which they talked, in
I
which
should've
he
shot her in the
said
head.
all he needed to say. He did not want to lose it. He did not want to lose the only person he had left for him in this world. The doctor came in and said,
Fire, Dark Phantom. We need to operate. Yes, please go ahead. What?
But
Wait,
how?
Wait,
No.
Mrs. Woods.
Mrs. Woods?
Stay. She was taken. Exactly. She was taken to the operating room where it lasted for 3 hours that seemed eternal. He wanted to gouge his eyes out of despair,
What?
but hope that Susan survived was why Liu was still standing there. After the operation, the doctor who took care of everything said,
Sure it was.
Three words touched Liu so much. He felt so calm knowing that Susan would be fine.
That just simply dies.
I know.
Are we almost done
Liu was in his room all day waiting for Susan. She then woke up and said,
I was gonna say,
Oh,
who are
no.
you? And where my parents are?
those words.
Amnesia! Seriously?
Those words filled Liu's silence. Susan had forgotten him, but he had something to remind her when she recovered. He took her to the hospital where they first. She said,
Is that you, Liu? You changed.
she began to remember. He took her to his old home and she remembered that they were there. He kept talking to Susan to all of the significant, taking Susan to the
Oh, come on.
significant places they had. They were at during the week. What the fuck? Okay. Until they got to the restaurant where Liu proposed, she said everything, hugged him and said, "Oh my fucking god."
Really? This is the quickest amnesia patient I ever seen. No.
I know,
Leo,
right?
now
I think
remember
we're
everything.
almost done.
Thanks for being with me until I get my memory. Excuse me,
Then-
bitch. You just
then
remember everything. Everything.
Then Liu said,
You did the same for me. I owe you that much, Susan.
he kissed her. But when they parted, Susan began to convulse. It scared him a lot, and he took her to the hospital. Liu did not want to leave her alone when she needed him. He
Oh,
stayed
thank
in the
God.
waiting room for the news from the doctor. The doctor said, "Yes, yes."
Oh, wait, what? That is, ay.
This is beautiful. That phrase filled Liu's sadness and frustration. He took the doctor by the neck and threw him across the room.
Oh, Christ almighty. By the gods! This is abhorrent!
He began. There was no reason for him to hold back. He began to kill everyone in the hospital. The men, the women, and the children. They were animals, and he slaughtered them like animals.
Damn. We're
I'm
not done yet.
done.
We're almost
Children
done, boy.
sick. He killed them all. He could not hear them to live, and his Susan not to. She cannot die. Blah blah blah. She cannot die, and he would not let that happen. But it was inevitable. Liu's clothes were full of blood of the innocents. His hands were drenched in blood. And his eyes had changed. So he decided to do something. He went for the knife and started cutting his heart into his chest. What the fuck? And the initials of Susan and her time of death.
What?
Interesting.
What?
Their anniversary being the date they met. Liu went for a needle and thread and sewed the edge of his lips into a smile for anyone to see and suffer inside. When he finished, Liu went home, grabbed his leather clothes and things he used to kill and left, never to return. Now Liu kills all those who are happy, but when they die, they will not see it. Killing consoles Liu if you see him. Run and do not show your happiness, for if you do, you will die in a very ruthless and twisted way. So twisted, you will not be able to tell your own body from what it was like before meeting him.
Oh my god.
Oh, this was abhorrent.
Survivor of Jeff the Kid.
Okay, Fire Strike. Let me tell you this right now. I should have shot her in the head.
Oh, I'm stopping this
I
one.
should have shot her. I should have shot her in the head in the first place.
Honestly, Liu should have. Honestly, you should have. But why?
Wait, what? Wait, okay, hold on. I'm an ambassador.
Creative will. You fool. You fool.
Yeah, why didn't I shoot him? I'm an idiot.
You are an idiot. Well, whatever. GG. Have a good time, everyone. Next episode will be abandoned by Disney.
Yeah.